presents a new upcoming class. Stay tuned. Sacred Bonds by Daryl Abdullah Kirk. Yes, Sacred Bonds, navigating the depths of Muslim matrimony and the family. You don't want to miss this one. Please stay tuned. Streaming on all major platforms right here on Sunnahfollowers.net.
Daryl Abdullah Kirk. Like I told you, I teach his other book for the kids class. This is for this class. This is the Sacred Bonds of Marriage. It's on Amazon. It only costs $13. Please go to Amazon and buy this book today. It covers all you need to know about marriage before you sisters get desperate and keep talking about how, you're less than a woman because you can't control the lower half of you, which is a male problem, not a female problem. You sisters need to go read this book and learn. And today we're going to be covering chapter 32, which speaks about how once you're married, it's important for the husband and the wife to educate the children. But a lot of parents ask, well, what is it that I should teach the children? In fact, for my Islam Q&A show on Friday, one of the sisters joined and asked me, she said, Layla, what should I teach my kids? Well, alhamdulillah, this chapter talks about that. And let's take a look at it. First of all, we already know that our children should have knowledge of Allah. I don't have to go into detail about that, because from the time they can talk, you should be teaching them La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. But they also should have knowledge of worldly things too. And this is what I'm going to focus on today. What worldly things should our children have knowledge of? Well, you want to make sure that they're financially knowledgeable as well, that they're knowledgeable of money, and they are knowledgeable of how to, the legal ways to go about making money. You should educate them on how to open and manage a bank account. Explain the differences between a checking account and a savings account. A lot of adults don't know the difference. Checking accounts do not accumulate interest, but a savings account does. So make sure your kids know that the savings account is the one that's haram, but they can get a non-interest checking account. And teach them how to use online banking safely. And again, teach them how to stay away from interest. Interest is one of the sins that falls in the category of disbelief. If a person continuously engages in interest knowing it's haram, becomes a sin of disbelief. So introduce them to the basic ways of investing that doesn't fall into the interest category. And try to teach your kids to invest early, okay? Also, other worldly things we should educate our children on is domestic skills. And I'm not talking about girls. This is for the boys too. Teach your sons and your daughters how to do the laundry, how to sort clothes, how to choose the right detergent, how to operate a washing machine, a dryer, because they'll never know when they're in a predicament where they have to use one. Okay? Teach them the importance of cleanliness, because cleanliness is closer to godliness. Remember, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the two people that Allah loves the most are those who keep themselves clean. And that's important. Those who keep themselves clean and those who are repentant. So teach your children the importance of keeping their bedrooms clean, helping do the dishes, helping clean the house and all of that, keeping the bathroom clean. Gins don't hang out in the bathroom unless your house is nasty. If your bathroom is nasty, then yeah, they'll hang out in there. But if your bathroom is not nasty, they don't. You shouldn't have any gins at all in your house, because the gins are attracted to filth, not cleanliness. You want to also teach your kids about transportation. Yes, the children can learn how to drive. Believe it or not, there are some parents that think that they shouldn't teach their kids to drive. If your kids are over the age of 16, they should learn how to drive a car, because a car is a necessity. Just like the camel was a necessity back in the 6th century. Well, this is the 22nd century. A car is a necessity. So they should know how to drive a car, how to put gas in a car, how to maintain a car, how to change a flat tire and stuff like that. And also teach your children how they should grow up and have a good work ethic. Your sons, you should put in their mind from the age of 6 the importance of seeking a college career, a college degree, so they can get a good career to take care of a family. Because remember, the boys are the ones that's going to grow up to be the providers and maintainers of the family. You can educate your daughters too, and teach them that it's a good thing to have a skill to fall back on in case that they can't get married or their husband dies. I always tell the females in my website, go to school to be a nurse. If you're a nurse, you can get a job anywhere in the world, and nurses make good money, because people are always going to get sick. People are always going to die. Okay? And then teach your kids the importance of being dependable, reliable, and showing up on the job. Because remember, Allah loves people who are loyal. Allah loves truthfulness and trustworthiness. And also teach your kids basic life skills, how to think beyond the box. Teach them critical thinking skills. Teach them how to be emotional, when to hold and when to fold. Teach your daughters at a young age what characteristics a woman should have and what characteristics a man should have. So you don't have a 30-something-year-old daughter crying because she ain't married, crying, talking about she got a sex problem, not knowing that sex problem is why ain't no man in his right mind gonna touch her, because that's abnormal for a woman to have a sex problem. Okay? So we have to teach our kids about life. Teach your daughters about the menses. Most Muslim women don't know what a menses is. Do you know how many Muslim women are praying on their period because they think a period is only supposed to last a certain amount of days? So teach them about menses and stuff like that. Teach your sons what a provider is. Teach your kids about health, the importance of taking care of your body, the importance of recognizing when your body is sick. Let your children know that your bodies have rights over you. Your body is going to be an anima, is a trust between you and Allah. Your body is going to testify either for you or against you because you didn't go to the doctor and get checkups. You didn't take care of it properly. And also, it's important for our children to have social and networking skills. They should learn how to communicate effectively. They should learn about the internet, computers, the digital world. You don't want to keep this type of information away from your kids. And also teach them how to cook, how to manage their time, how to multitask. Okay? You'd be surprised how many Muslims don't know how to manage their time. They don't know how to multitask. Teach them about public transit too. They may have to take a bus somewhere. They may have to take a train somewhere. They may have to take an airplane somewhere. Teach them about that type of worldly stuff as well. And always career planning and professional networking. Teach them the importance, of having good character and making good friendships with good people who can be of benefit to them when they grow up in life. And also teach them about our culture, our Islamic culture, and how our culture is not just a religion, but it's a way of life. You want to be able to survive in a world where most people do not believe in Allah. You want to still be able to interact with these people and not lose your Muslim identity and your Islamic values. So these are just some of the things that we should work on teaching our kids as parents. Again, you don't want your kids to grow up naive.